Sir, the Honorable Minister for Education, he took oath as a member of Parliament. In the 18th Lok Sabha, after entrusting the irregularities of NEET examination to be investigated by CBI. And after cancelling the NEET examination for postgraduate, the prior night to the exam, making thousands and lakhs of student aspirants, medical doctors, of course, those who are for PG are basically doctors, they were stranded. Everyone has reached their centers, but the previous night they cancelled. Where has it happened? And they say proudly, we have taken initiated action. We ask why it happened and how it happened. It is not locking the stable after the horse has run. Lakhs of students have been put to trouble. They should have not allowed even an iota of doubt in such. When you were particular about NEET, Tamil Nadu is revolting. So many students have committed suicide, and the Tamil Nadu Assembly has passed a unanimous bill. The President of our nation signed immediately the farm bills that were passed in the Parliament, which was not in the proper manner. It was not debated. The amendments we gave were not discussed, and they were not taken to standing committee or select committee as we proposed, but she gave assent to it. And she gave assent to UAPA, and she gave assent to the 3 infamous criminal law bills, which is interesting, emboldening the police like anything, and changing the nomenclature. It was immediately signed. But Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly, which is a part of the Indian nation, has passed a bill unanimously twice and is still waiting for the assent of the President. What is happening? It should be taken into account that the federal government is not that creates the states. It is the states that create the federal government. So the sentiments of the people of a state and the decision that has been arrived at an assembly wholeheartedly should be respected by the President. Maybe any government may be here or there, but it is the state assembly's resolution. But it is still pending. In the interest of the state, of our people, we don't want to say that ban it or something. Give an exemption to Tamil Nadu. Even that is not recognized. Rather than that, the speaker there, who is to be considered above politics, the Prime Minister and his party, that doesn't matter. Even the President in his address recalled emergency. We don't say, don't speak about that. It cannot be concealed. Because DMK, the party from which I am speaking, was the worst sufferer. We lost our government. Our leader, now their Chief Minister, and myself were imprisoned for 1 full year. We don't deny that. It all happened. But later, Mrs. Gandhi came to Chennai, and in Marina Beach, under the presidency of her leader, Dr. Kalaignar, she regretted for all happened in those times. I go beyond that. It was a declared emergency. But the undeclared emergency in the BJP. What is going on? You are forfeiting the rights of the states, the people, the minorities. What does the CAA do? You cherry pick. You choose 3 countries, you choose 5 religions, and you deliberately leave Muslims, you deliberately leave Sri Lanka, and you forget 1.5 lakhs of Tamils who are stranded in Tamil Nadu without a citizenship. Your bill, your act doesn't include, but it gets the assent of the President. You bulldoze everything. That too, the criminal law bills, 150 MPs from both the houses were suspended, and then it was passed. What an important bill. Stakeholders were not called. Nobody was consulted. Nobody's views were taken into consideration, even the members of Parliament. Alternative perspective should not be looked at as adversary. Democracy is, every issue has 2 sides. You will be having one side, we will be having one side. Both should be discussed, and we should arrive at a consensus. But you don't allow us to speak. You don't listen to us. The Prime Minister, who has never met a press all through the years, met at least 100 times the media during the elections. But the result is very unhappy. For them, not for us. We have not assumed power, but we are all very happy. They have now come back to power, but they are not really happy.